cyber internet celebrates how you run the meeting, run the edit.
Y'all don't have to worry. That was me being stupid. I was trying to adjust one last setting, and I accidentally, essentially refreshed the stream on a software level. And so it was like reconnecting, and I'm like, no, not yet. Actually, we're good. Everything's fine. Not to go full Nikki from Obsession, but no. Why did you do that? We were having a nice date. Like that, it was more of that. Also, what up, Coleslaw? What up, Longabay? Did you see that Pokemon link I put on the Discord general chat? Not yet. I've been doing the damn thing. This song right here is a big part of why you could never make me hurt FF13. One sec, go into my desktop. Take your time, Fade Leaf. I appreciate you swinging by. This song right here is a big part of why you could never make me hate Final Fantasy 13. Blinded by Light is a top tier battle theme in the series, and I don't even think it's debatable. I don't even think it's debatable. They've uploaded Volbeat twerking to main. Alright. Why not? Sometimes, man, Pokemon just do stuff. Hey. Not them out. You know that. Don't try and act new just because there's people watching. Not them out. You can show love. You don't lick them out. You know better. What up, Tank Mage? Longabay! God, I fucking appreciate you. Thank you, my friend. Truly and deeply. I have been going the fuck through it. I'm trying not to, like, get on here and make that other people's problem, but boy howdy. I did mention, hold on, my favorite Metal Man remix is called Coiled Copper Wire. And it's because so many Metal Man remixes that people make lean into the hard rock sound and the heavy metal sound because he's Metal Man. And someone heard it and was like, what if we absolutely fucking devastated you? What if we made it sound like a dystopian, an even more dystopian future where, like, Mega Man is walking around, or anyone is walking around, but obviously in this case, Mega Man is walking around the dilapidated ruins of Metal Man's factory, where you can see dust and wind blowing by, and like the factory is just, it's shuttered. And the idea is like you hear this song and it's like eventually you come upon Metal Man still there, the last bastion of the factory. But along the way you walk through and there's the memories of everything that was, and they're gone now. And this song is so beautiful as a result of that framing. So you get this like... Now, but then you still have the encounter with Metal Man as the song goes on. Like, they crafted a story with the music. Because here is when he finally comes upon Metal Man. I just got here, so restart and say everything all over again from the beginning. No. Love you, Yami. Appreciate you. So, a couple of things to catch folks up, though. The stream should be good. Let me know if it looks weird on... I'm more so worried about Twitch than anything else. Let me know if Twitch looks weird. I got my internet mostly figured out, and it should be good, and it should be solid, but one of the solutions, just as a little extra safety, based on my upload speed and everything, now, I should hopefully be able to get past the solution moving forward, but for now, I have to cap my bit rate at about 5,400. Normally, I was going 6,000. 5,400 should still allow for 30 FPS, 1080p, no issues. Like, still running in HD and all that good stuff. The reason why is based on my upload speeds, I should be capped at about 10.8. And I'm multi-streaming. Now, it's not necessarily an even one-to-one division, so that's why, but I put it there as a precaution for now. I spoke to Spectrum. They're going to be sending me a new router, and they're also sending out a tech to take a look at the lines and make sure everything's good, because I should be pulling better upload speeds. So assuming that gets corrected, I'll be able to put it back at the full 6K. But as of right now, I'm not dropping any frames. The issue I was dropping frames before is it was targeting a 6K bitrate, and sometimes it was throttling down around like 5,500, 5,600. So I was dropping about 10% of my frames. And now I'm not. We should be good. Should be good. Emphasis is very, very heavily on should be good. Will we be good? I don't know. Should be good. Now, I'm going to put on some Fire Emblem music, because that'll keep with the theme of... No, we'll go with this. I'm gonna go with some Fire Emblem music, because that'll keep with the theme of what I'm about to discuss before we get into the game. There we go. So, I'm continuing the Fire Emblem Nuzlocke today. But also, tomorrow, Nintendo has just shadow announced, tomorrow, there's going to be a surprise Fire Emblem Fortune's Weave Nintendo Direct. There's going to be about 20 minutes. It is purely and only going to talk Fortune's Weave. It's going to go live at 10 a.m. Eastern Time, and so you can extrapolate out from there. 9 a.m. Central, 8 a.m. Mountain, 7 a.m. Pacific. And then if you're... I know I've got some people, especially lately, coming from the other side of the Big Blue. It'd be 3 p.m. for y'all when it goes live. I'm going to be live with it, and then barring any issues, I'm going to continue to be live, and I'll do an earlier stream tomorrow. So, 2 streams in very short proximity, but it's fine. I'm okay with it. I'm really enjoying it. So yeah, so I will stream the Nintendo Direct. We'll get hype about Fortune's Weave because I'm absolutely going to be streaming that when it drops. I will point out some of the cool shit about the series, some of the things that are really cool and stand out about this game. If anyone has any questions, any confusion about anything, either specifically relating to Fortune's Weave based on the established stuff we know that you see me reacting to but you're not sure about, anything about differences from the rest of the series, if you're just trying to learn more about Fire Emblem, I'm here, I got you, I'm gonna answer all of that, and then we'll hop right back into the Nuzlocke from there. So, from yesterday, I've just been in limbo. Oh, shit. Hold on. You know, here's the thing about the Switch 2. Here's the thing about the Switch 2, folks. Here's the thing Nintendo doesn't tell you. If you don't put it in the dock, it won't HDMI out, believe it or not. It does not go through the HDMI on the Power of Hopes and Dreams. You do actually have to put it into a dock that has an HDMI out. And then it will work. I was separately playing, I've been separately playing Blazing Blade on the side. But boom. I did a save here, a state here, and then let's go kind of thing. So, we're just gonna pick up exactly from where we left off yesterday, like nothing happened. Okay. So I'm gonna have to use a vulnerary. I'm allowing him to just kill this archer because I need to get him to level 10 before the end of this level. We've established. If I don't get him to level 10 before the end of this level, the problem that ends up happening is then we go to the next level and even if he can pull a little bit of his weight, we're in a situation where, I'm gonna give up the door key. I'm gonna wait. I'm not gonna use the, I'm not gonna open the door either. I need Ross to get as much as possible. Anyways, we'll be in a situation where Ross will be hard capped once he hits level 10. By getting him to level 10 now, he can just take part in things in a regular sense, starting in the next map, without having to worry about only being able to get a couple attacks and then he's done. Good shit, Ross. Good shit, Ross. Okay. Same idea. He's gonna fight this dude. This is a 2-hit KO with the hand. Yeah, I'm gonna focus on having him use the hand axe as much as possible. That because he has skill issues right now, especially where it's completely safe, where I literally can just take my fucking time. It's like, yeah, I'm gonna let him use that hand axe as much as possible and minimize how much I use the hatchet. Not as like an, oh, it's too precious, but like, the hatchet is really useful as a super high accuracy ranged weapon. Okay? Having that as we move forward, it was really fucking useful that he had that. Alright, Ross isn't gonna fuck with this dude, but otherwise he's gonna definitely be the one to take on these two. So... Wait, what's his weapon experience? No, I want him to use the sword. Does he... I am almost positive, if I remember correctly, that... Yes, attacking walls and things does still give you the benefit of weapon experience. And I would like him to get 2 D swords as soon as possible. That'll allow him to use steel swords. What have you got on everyone? Okay, you've got a pure water, which I can steal. You've got an antitoxin I can steal, right? Yeah, cool. Got scammed on eBay for a Pokemon card that turned out to be a counterfeit. Want to find the MF that's stealing from Whimsy? Listen, unfortunately, the reality of... You gonna give that shit back, brother? Okay, I'm gonna have you attack. Can Calm steal from him? Nope. What the F? Okay. I will go ahead and try and see if Ross can get the kill. If so, cool. If not, okay. See, this is why having a super accurate weapon is handy. I'll take it. This Ross is fine compared to... He's already got better skill, which is nice. He's fine. He could be better, but he's fine. He's mostly balanced. He's a solid Ross. Okay. Damn, he just barely double attacks Ross if I have him holding the hand axe. I have to have him holding the hatchet if I don't want to... Damn, okay. $45 USD. Gonna call eBay to try and get a refund. They should refund you if you're like, hey, this was advertised one way and it turned out to go another. Okay. Yeah, I have to have him holding the hatchet because if he holds the hand axe, he's going to get double attacked and he could possibly get murdered. But I need Ross to do the majority of the work here against these 2 bandits. Or that. That's cool too. Rather frustratingly, what's gonna... See? He's in danger of dying if I... Cool. Yeah. Rather frustratingly, what this means is I have to go... Bing. 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 And then go here if I want to ensure that Ross is the one doing the damage. Nuzlocke D's nuts. No! No, John. I don't want to. Also, hi, dude. Good to see you. The guy even went to the trouble of creating a fake shell Chinese card grading company. Listen. The old saying goes, if you're not cheating, you're not trying hard enough. Okay, supply. You give that iron sword and the spare hand axe, because I don't need it on you. You got 2 use vulnerate? Yeah, cool. Supply, you're gonna take 2 vulneraries. And then you're gonna go right here. Because I'm gonna trade you the 2 use. I'm gonna hand off the 2 use to Ross. Because I don't know that the others are gonna much use the vulneraries. Cool. I should be able to get the kill with no issue. Sweet. Did you ever play the Lord of the Rings Game Boy Advance tactical turn-based game? There's a tactical Lord of the Rings? I know of Lord of the Rings Tactics. And I also know there was like a Lord of the Rings RPG on Game Boy Advance. I don't know about it being tactical. That would be one I was not aware of. I think it's called The Third Age. So, Lord of the Rings The Third Age, they may have had a Game Boy Advance version, but Lord of the Rings The Third Age was on console for sure. And that one was a turn-based RPG. And not only was it a turn-based RPG, I cannot stress enough the degree to which Lord of the Rings The Third Age was truly just Final Fantasy X with the serial numbers filed off. Like, it's blatant. They weren't even trying to hide that shit. It is blatant. Lord of the Third Age turn-based tactics game for Game Boy Advance released in 2004 a handful version. Yeah, okay, so the GBA version, that they did that thing they do with the GBA versions of some releases, where it's like, oh, it's a different game, but okay, I'm gonna go with a hand axe. What is your? Okay, yeah, you got a steel axe, so we have the same speed essentially. They did the thing they do where it's like, even though it's the same game, it's a different game. But yeah, Lord of the Rings The Third Age is straight. No, Fayleaf, it is truly just FF10. Like, it does not even begin to pretend to hide that fact. Do I care enough about the pure water to, like, not let Ross get the kill? Does that Blitzball? It sadly does not have Blitzball, which is an affront to us all. What up, Caracal? But your team is an elf, a dwarf, and a human ranger. They're just not Gimli, Legolas, and Aragorn. They're 3 other folks. I don't think it's awful, honestly. I think it's just very paint by numbers. Like, it literally was like, you know, it didn't even try. It literally was, we're just FF10, except we're not. And oh, by the way, you know what? I'm gonna go ahead, because you've got 28 avoid, and you've got 71. You have a decent chance of dodging the thing hit entirely. Free experience. Did FF10 have Sauron mode? No. The game may be played on Sauron mode, wherein heroes who fall in battle are unavailable for the remainder of the campaign. So that's called permadeath. It's literally just permadeath. That's what I'm doing right now. So what they're saying is the console version ripped off FF10 and the handheld version ripped off Fire Emblem. I wanted to make a joke about them doing an Idol concert in 10 too, but that's just the Tom Dom Seeds. That's actually a good point. It's actually a very good point that should be considered. Okay, level up, level up, level up. Oh! Okay, so I just need to land a hit. And then we'll be fine. So I'm gonna have him go here, holding the iron sword, honestly. Actually, the iron lance, because the defenses are worth it. Alright, you're gonna come here. You're gonna... Well, alright, how many do you have left? You have 2 uses? Okay, you're gonna trade for his vulnerary and use one use, and then he's gonna use the other moves. Supply, give the pure water. Cool. Cool. Okay. If you can't play as Grima Wormtongue, what's the point, you know? Much has changed since the last Mortal Kombat tournament. Wait, doesn't Homeboy have a Steel Axe equipped? He does. So I can have Ross get the last hit on him so that I can... but have it be truly just a hit. Oh shit. Steel. Antitoxin. I sure do hope I didn't fuck up. He can't kill me, can he? You've got 3 defense, you've got 9 attack. Okay, we're fine. We're fine! We're fine. Everything's fine. But I will trade him an iron sword. And I'll trade her the other one. Okay. Do I chance it? 85 displayed hit and it'll get the kill. Or I can just use a vulnerary usage and guarantee I'm fine. I'm gonna be a goober. I'm gonna be a goober and I'm gonna do this the safe way. Because history has shown when I choose to play aggressively, sometimes shit happens. And I'd rather shit not happen, man. Na na na, ba na na na, ba na na na, ba na na na. Yeah. Okay. Defense is fine. He could use some to just not die. Can you even damage him? You can. And he have a decent chance of dodging, so... But I will, once again for safety, vulnerary up. But I'm probably just going to have Ross run up, axe smash this dude, and then have Erica... Colm swing, and then Erica finishes the job. Okay. So the hand axe, he's got 36 hit, man. But honestly... I can't do rescue shenanigans to make it a one-turn affair. Okay, so what are we looking at with in-person combat? How much health does he have? 27. Nope. I would probably go with the rapier. Pretty damn good chance. And then you with an iron sword, also decent chance of doing some shit. Okay, so I think what I need to do is... we gotta land the iron axe hit first and foremost. I mean, the hand axe hit first and foremost. So whenever we land that, then we can continue with the rest of it. I guess I could try and go for the... try and go for the hatchet instead. It's really not a big deal. Yeah, I'll go with the hatchet instead. Maximize my chance of actually landing the hit, because then I can have Colm run up, iron sword, Franz run up, iron sword, and then she can get the kill. Or I can give Colm the kill. I can give Colm the kill, actually, since he's lower level, and probably needs it the most. No, I can't. I need to either give Franz the kill. Good! Final level. Honestly, really fucking good. That's a solid basis. Plus, he has his actual promotion bonus. Solid stats. So the question is, do I want Erica to get the kill or Franz to get the kill, really? Because the problem is, Franz can deal 16... yeah, I can bring it down to 26, essentially. Or with a javelin... no, because he has no real hit rate. Unfortunately, he is a tick too strong. Wait, no, I can. Yeah. Franz hits him twice for 16. That brings him down to 7. Colm hits him twice. Yeah, no. What the fuck am I talking? That's what it was. I can have Erica get the kill, but I can't have Colm get the kill. Yeah. No, I was right. I just am stupid. Ignore me. I'm gonna follow the pre-established path I already mentioned. What up, Zeke? Well, so yesterday when I tried streaming and then my internet gave out on me, I had to restart the run because, you know, things happened. And then I had to almost immediately restart my next 3 runs. But now, 6th run's the charm, dog. 6th run is the charm. As the old saying goes. Cool. And now with Erica, I can in fact save that rapier usage and just go with a iron sword. You got to D rank swords, right? No, you're 1 hit away. Damn. Okay. Erica can now iron sword and get the kill. I'm the mighty Beth. Yeah, suck my dick. Angry Erica continues? Angry Erica continues? Oh, angry Erica fucking continues. Erica has gotten strength every level up? She starts with 4 base strength, right? Pause. Let me make sure I'm not crazy. Base stats. Erica, 4 base strength. She's gotten strength every level up so far. She has as much strength now as she had at the end of my last run after an energy ring. I'm okay with angry Erica, I'm not gonna lie. Okay, cool. Colm, you can supply, give the antitoxin, and you can take of spare vulnerary. You're fine. I'm also gonna need to give you... not gonna need to, but I'm gonna want to give you a steel sword. So that once you can use it, you can benefit. Have you ever played any of the Etrian Odyssey games or the other Atlas games the same style? Dog, I love Etrian Odyssey. I got the first one on my DS, like, as soon as I could, and I have loved it ever since. Etrian Odyssey is a great fucking time. Like, you gotta remember, I grew up on old school dungeon crawlers and shit like that. So, like, having to map out and everything on the second screen was immediately like, oh yeah, no, of course, why wouldn't a game use this? Hold on 1 second. Is Oregon Trail a dungeon crawler? Not even slightly. Not even remotely. It's a roguelike. It's not even a joke. It sounds like a joke, but it's not even a joke. Oregon Trail is literally just a roguelike. Okay. We're gonna do the thing where before I go in, because of the nature of how we're gonna skip to the battle preps. Because, like I said, I'm skipping story until at minimum the end of chapter 8. Since I did all this shit in the first run. Cool. Once again, Ross is going pirate. Because I know I'm not going to want to make him a hero. I'm going to either want to make him a berserker or a warrior. And realistically, I'm going to want to make him a berserker. But I'm leaving the door open when I get there for warrior. The only reason to go fighter is that it gives me a hero's crest upgrade instead of a ocean seal upgrade. No. No, no. No, no. Yes. Okay. Now, I'm gonna roll to see if I'm using Arthur or if I need to dump his inventory because I'm gonna be using loot. Yeah, those are decent, good starting stats. Especially, like, come on, man. Can you rename characters in this, or they said you cannot? The only Fire Emblem characters you have ever been able to name are when playing the Blazing Blade, which is the one that was released, the first one that was released globally, so it just came out as Fire Emblem. You can name the tactician character who they created for it, who doesn't actually involve in combat, but it's just a storyline thing as an NPC. And then you can name your, like, hold on 1 second. You can name, so technically, a lot of people think the first game to give you, like, a renameable avatar was Awakening with Robin. Not the case. The first game to do that was actually New Mystery of the Emblem, Fire Emblem 12 on the DS. But then, yes, Fire Emblem, Robin could be renamed. Corrin could be renamed. Basically, the main characters where you can, pretty much all the named characters who you can, like, choose, like, oh, is it going to be a boy or a girl? Things like that. So Robin can be renamed, Corrin can be renamed, Byleth can be renamed. Does Alear get renamed? Right, Robin is the fully realized version of Mark, but Mark is just like, oh, it was a cool idea. Like, oh, you're going along for a journey with these guys. But, I mean, you can literally remove Mark and nothing really fundamentally changes. I can't help but notice this isn't non-award-winning N64 game. Well, first of all, you got confused between both Aiden Chronicles and Ayuden Chronicle 100 Hero. Also, hi, Sephi, how are you? Second of all, I've been doing I brought back the Fire Emblem Nuzlocke. I'm doing it in Sacred Stones. Speaking of, we are now doing the next spin to see who my next unit is. So, bing. Okay. Also, I'm going to yell at you, but in a moment. Okay, so we're moving on. I mean, it kind of is randomized, Sephi. That's the point. So, it's a Nuzlocke. So yeah, I'm doing an Iron Man, so no resetting if a character dies or anything like that. But also, in a Nuzlocke, you don't get to pick your Mons. It's the first encounter on a route. So when I go on a new route, right now I'm going into Chapter 4, I roll to see who my first encounter to catch is. I'm not allowed to use the others except to recruit, like a later thing, right? And I'm allowed to take their inventory. So if I roll Arthur, I'm allowed to recruit loot, I'm allowed to take her inventory, that's it. So if I roll Joshua, I'm allowed to use Natasha to recruit Joshua, but that's it. She can't heal, you can't take hits with them, you can't get items from houses, and none of that shit. So Arthur, like, I just line it up from top down. So Arthur is first, then loot. So if it's a 1, it's Arthur. If it's a 2, it's loot. And wheel size, 2 numbers, and spin that wheel! Oh, we got loot. So we finally have a shift this time. We got the autistic mage herself loot. I actually kind of would have liked Arthur because he does eventually become a bishop with Slayer, but loot is dope, and also, cannot stress this enough, autistic. So, there's that. She does have the autism going for her. But that also means Arthur, I am immediately giving up his items, and he ain't doing shit. He is basically just going to... Weirdly, I have to tuck him right, like, here. I can't send him all the way back because there will be an ambush up here in the top left. So I have to tuck him up, like, around here. Get rid of all these dudes. And then bring him down again to follow us. Share support. Loot does have a support with Ross. You're right. That'll be handy. You big mad I have the world's only copy of... I'm not even mad about the power. I don't give a shit about the power of it all. I actually have a history. Chandelars from my childhood. You ain't never touched that shit. For those of you who don't know, Persephoroth is my best friend. She is also an excellent content creator. You should go follow her if you're new here and you haven't seen her before. She does a lot with Dropout. She does other stuff. She also does Magic the Gathering content, and she was just at Gen Con and got invited to a special Mystery Booster Commander event, and she pulled the world's first copy of the Mystery Booster Commander, Arzakon, a Planeswalker he's the big bad boss at the end of the old Magic the Gathering game on PC, colloquially known as Chandelar. Now, the card is fucking bonkers, but I'm just mad because that's my childhood boss, not yours. Come here, Calypso. Yell at her. Yell at her. Don't. He just fucking betrayed me in front of everyone. How much is it worth? I mean, there's not really... Technically, right now, priceless. Because she pulled the first fucking one to ever get pulled out of a pack. So, like, technically, as of right now, it's priceless. Now, your definition of whether it remains priceless, different. But as of right now, technically priceless. How recent is the set? The set hasn't come out. It was an invite-only thing. That's literally, like, there is no context where it's like, oh, you did. She's literally the only one in the world who's got it. If I put him here, trying to ensure that there's like a minimum revenge forest shenanigans. He's on. I need to put you here. I mean, it doesn't really matter. The point is I gotta get moving. It does feel really cunt. It is very cunt, to be fair. The prices of Pinkerton... No, fatally, she was literally invited by Gavin Verhey. Like, it was an invite-only event for, I think, 32 Magic the Gathering creators who were at Gen Con. So there is no, oh, she accidentally got a copy of a card before anyone else. No, she earned her place at that table in order to be one of the first human beings alive to even have a chance to get that damn card. Listen, I want to be very, very clear right now. Again, Sephi is my best friend in the world, okay? I'm so happy she got the opportunity. Like, I don't want anyone to... Okay, for people who are new here, like, I'm ribbing Sephi as a best friend. I could not be more thrilled that she got the opportunity and she got something so dope. I just also want it. Cause it's my fucking childhood. Okay, I'm gonna put you right there. Should be safe. Colm is gonna go right here. Yes. And then you're gonna come right here. Iron Lance in hand. And there we go. Yeah, Wooburg draft is rough, is the thing. Wooburg is tough to... Wooburg is awesome to build around when you're building Commander and shit like that. Wooburg is rough to draft around. Real rough. Bam! Okay, see, he's gonna level up from that Bones Walker. Yeah, Mama. Sephi got a very, very cool thing. For sure. There's no two ways about it. I love the... before he starts walking when they have a sword. Right, Cole, so that's the thing, is it's impossible to, like... If you have the only known worldly copy of a thing, it's impossible to hide that you sold it. Can you kill with a hand axe? Not nearly reliable. How much health does he have? 16. If I get the hit, I don't have to suffer a counter. I can guarantee the hit, but take a chance at a counter. I mean, guarantee the kill, I should say, but take a chance at the counter. I can chance not taking a counter with a pretty good chance. I'm gonna go with that. Bingo, bango, motherfucking bongo. Cool. Alright, and now... Colm will get the kill here. Wait, can you... Sweet, no. Colm will get the kill here. And then... We're pretty much just taking on the initial assault, while Franz is going to try and work his way directly to the village. Because I want Loot to handle as much shit over here as she can, so that she's as useful as possible for the next map. And I may have to give up on the torch. Okay. Yeah, I'll let you visit. Cool. Iron axe. Okay. I need to keep you, like, somewhat nearby to ensure that you can get away when the reinforcements come. Son of a bitch. Oh, Colm, you sweet bastard. It's the girl! Cool. Cool, key rank. We're gonna... Wait. You've got sword or lance? Sword. And sword. Okay. I'm gonna lance, because... Yeah. Yes, everyone's favorite autistic queen. Loot. He can't quite get the kill, frustratingly. But... So what I want to do is if I have her... Here's when we start having annoying moments. Like I keep coming shy. Next. Bang. Okay. So now how do I do this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This will still be accessible. So the only... If I move you there, I know you'll be safe. Can you hit that tree over there? You can. So what I actually kind of want to do is... Move you back to that tree. Move you right here. I'll allow you to use your damn vulnerary just to top off, just in case. And then Colm is gonna go right here. Cool. Oh, God. The doorbell just rang. So I don't know who's here, but someone's here. Okay. Well, those are necessary stats for him. Okay. Hell yeah! Crit. Hold on 1 second. Cool. Just concerned about my kid. Okay, cool. Now then. Honestly, if I go here, can I kill you with the hand axe? I can. Sash and Waistcoat Unmen is such a cursed card. It is. It is. It 100% is. If I... Because you can't... Yeah. What I need to do is just move him right here. I want to maximize how much I can have loot kill. Because he's already level 6. She's level 5, almost 6. He's level 3, about to be level 4. You know, I got plenty of killing under my belt here. What's his move? 4? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so if I move him here, have him... No, wait, that'll summon the Mogul, which I really didn't want. So... Oh, actually, so here's how I gotta do it. Here's how I want to do it. Erica kills that thing. Cole moves right here. And then we wait. And see what happens. Bing! Fuck. Okay, I believe she's not able to be attacked by anyone else, though. So we should be fine. More angry Erica? Holy sh... Erica has not missed a point of strength yet. This Erica has not missed it. This Erica is on a fucking murderous rampage. She is out for blood. Okay. Equip the Iron Axe. I also got the otter that everyone freaked over. The popper version of Lutri. I can't... Please tell me that you don't mean the popper version of Lutri. And that people freaked out over it. Because it's funny, but like... It's not really worth freaking out over. Oh, shit. Okay. I'm hurting. Sweet. Good fucking level, Colm. Good level. I could use more speed, but good level. I cannot safely do that. I need to... Let me see what's actually there in the corner. It's 4 of them. Okay. And they're all revenants. I don't think there's a fetid claw among them, but that's it. Okay, so the plan will be, because you got 10 attack, 12 attack, 17 attack, 11 attack. And he's got 4 defense. Can you attack from the top? No. So only 2 of them can possibly attack him from there. So he's actually mostly kind of safe. Because he has 4 defense, right? So that won't deal possibly 7 and 5 and 6. 7 and 6. Okay, so if he heals, he's literally cannot die from them this turn, which is what my care is. And hopefully he can dodge hits, so it's fine, but the point is, take Erica's portrait and draw angry eyebrows with a Sharpie. I'm about to! Erica Rage of Death is apparently a thing this run. And I'm okay with it, to be clear. I'm very okay. Especially after last run and her fucking abject refusal to gain strength. I cannot stress enough. Last Erica got to what? Level 16? 17? I think level 16. This Erica officially has more strength. And that one had an energy ring. She refused to go strength. She got 2 points the entire run. Okay, so I can get the kill. Bing. And now Arthur can come wait over here, so he's not in anyone's way. Okay. You son of a bitch. I was trying to... I thought I could get to there without pissing them off. Alright, fine, fuck it. The goal was, like, if I could do that properly, I could maybe... You have a sword? The idea was, like, maybe I could have Loot take out both of them with no issues, but... Now, if he can, say, kill the Revenant but not the Skeleton, that actually might be kind of optimal. Perfect. Set up some kills without actually dying. You ever say with Joe my moody idea to replace the AI Gollum movie, Grima Wormtongue movie done in the same way as Joker Folle do? Listen, anything replacing an AI option is always going to be superior is the thing. You could be talking about replacing the AI movie with just literally just playing Mono's Hands of Fate, and it's still going to be superior. And that's genuinely one of the worst things ever conceived for film. If he doesn't double, or that, or there's that, so he does double, so it doesn't matter. Dude's dead. Alright, let's do it solid, though. Cool. Alright, so these 4 at least will be loots. Sweet. Welcome to the team, Loot. Your job is to burn, motherfuckers. Cool. Seven, 6, and he does 5, so that's 13 plus 5 is 18. And then he is the dangerous one, because he can hit for 12. But what's his hit rate compared to the others? 75? He has even less hit rate. So if I heal, he's most likely going to be fine. He would have to get hit 3 times, essentially. I don't think that's going to happen. Such that I'm not too worried about it. I will... 6 and 48, 2 and 30. I will allow Ross to go here, Iron Axe, and, like, sneak 1 kill for himself. And then... assume... Boy just gave up. Just decided fighting wasn't worth it. Okay. That's how you want to live. Sweet. Yo, okay. I'm definitely hoping I get Kyle in 5X because he's got better defense, and like right now we don't have a single good defensive pull unit. Like Franz is okay, Ross is okay, but like I'm fucking crushing right now. Okay, you steal the Vulnerary for free. And then you've got 17 attack. You've got 6 feet, so you'll double him either way. You have 3 defense. Okay, so you can't die from him. Is the thing, just in case he attacks. Okay. 1, 2, 3. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's the line essentially to follow. If I go there, he's either gonna attack Colm or he's gonna move down and attack Luke, which is actually what I kind of want. That's okay. Loot can go and mop him up for the kill. That'll help immensely. Weapon level increased. That is to C rank or to D rank? To D rank. It's fine. He can now use steel swords. So I'll try and pick one up for him next map. And she can guarantee the kill here, which she will do. I'm gonna let her basically mop up the rest of the map. As much as possible, anyways. It's actually at a slight disadvantage compared to, other shit going on, but it's fine. Okay. This is where I go bird in the hand is worth 2 in the bush. And say Loot and Ross have a support, and it's really good stats-wise. So I'm gonna go ahead and allow them to do that. Keep your birds out of your bush. I have no bird. I have no bush. God has taken my bird and my bush. Bruce Almighty? Anyone? You are genitalist. I'm Genit-Episcopalian. I don't know what I'm saying anymore, mostly just words. I'll bring them closer, but like they're not gonna get into combat. Arthur, on the other hand, you're fucking out of here, man. There's no other reinforcements. You're going. You go sit in the corner. You're not invited to this party anymore. You have been invited for as long as you were going to be invited. I really wanted the dodginess. Okay. There's 5 res. This dude has 11 attack, but 1 extra because of weapon triangle. So he'll fundamentally be able to hit her for 7. And he's got speed of 1, essentially, from what I'm gathering. She doesn't have the best hit rates on him, though. Sweet. That is pure luck, but I'll take it. I am going to toss her on this forest. To minimize the chance of taking a counter. But if she takes it, it is what it is. Alright, come on, loot! Give me some of that good shit. Give me some of that good shit. Kind of? There are worse levels for her to get. Speed and defense is a good combo. Like, it's not a great level, but getting some defense early. There's worse ways to go. Okay, 4 defense now if I have her standing on that forest to pull this guy. Yeah, she's fine. I don't need to waste a vulnerary usage just yet. Yeah, I'm slowly trudging through this because, again, I need her to get, preferably at least, though she will get at least 1 extra level. But I need her to, because this next map is definitely where the game starts saying, hey, have fun, fucko. And I have to decide what is and isn't worth fighting for lack of a better way of putting it. Like in Mulan, when they sing, what do we want? A girl worth fighting for. That's actually specifically what I was talking about. Wish that I had a girl worth fighting for. Which someone pointed out, and I think it's actually a very, very prescient and fair point to make. If you really think about it, that is the exact moment that the Disney Renaissance ended. It was the song A Girl Worth Fighting For in Mulan. Because from that moment forward, there is no there's music, but there's not characters singing in character. There's just the Be a Man reprise, which is done in the background. Okay, you'll have 5 defense effectively on a forest. You've got 16, 11, so you will have to use a vulnerary if I want you to be safe. And I do. So we're going to... I think he moves. We're about to find out. Have her use a vulnerary. I should have traded, because I should have traded hers or Colm's and, like, shoved as much onto a single vulnerary as possible, but it's fine. I'm not going to obsess over it. Cool. He cannot kill her. And she cannot... I mean, she could crit, but the point is, she can guaranteed set up the kill next turn. By any stupid chance, can Colm, like, just barely not kill him so I can squeeze out just a scooch more experience? Nope. I'm too strong. Not you. Nope. Not you with that javelin. Nope. I'm too strong. Steel sword? Motherfucker. That's what happens when a dude has 1 speed. Like, bro, just fucking be better. Sweet Caroline. Bam, bam, bam. That's the shit we want to see. Cool. Revenants are made to be extremely easy to kill fodder. Correct. Okay, supply. Give that iron axe. You may need to hand it over, but give that iron axe. You're fine for weapon uses. You're okay. No, you're good. You're good. I'm not worried about stealing shit on this upcoming map. Okay. Seraphew. Same idea. We're gonna... Again, I did this the first run, so I'm entitled to just skip to the relevant parts. No Arthur. And loot. Okay. Alright. So now to check. We getting... Who's we getting? Okay. So for 5, Natasha's 1, Joshua's 2. So everybody says... Natasha. Right? Yeah, Natasha. So, I'm gonna really hope that this goes better than last time. But that means I get to use Natasha, not Joshua. Which is fine. I will give her the heal staff from Mulder. Oh, I'm coming up with the rules. Sephi. I made the challenge. There's a couple of games that are good for it. This is one of them. I feel like any game where the characters come in bunches is good. 3 Houses would be awful to Nuzlocke because you get everyone right at the beginning. Oh, no, that's not a Nuzlocke. That is just Serenus Forest. And so it's like, that is probably the best repository of Fire Emblem information. Like, that is just the list of all the recruitable characters in order for Sacred Stones. So just, it's easy to have that one easy repository to go off of. I know what that's... Okay, correct. Cool. So, now, check map formation. Okay. What is... I know there's a dragon shield down here on the bottom right. But I don't know what you were using for to pick characters. You mean the spinner or the recruitment guide? The recruitment guide is just so that I can be like, okay, the top one is 1, the next one is 2, the next one is 3. The spinner is just Google. Oh yeah, no, I just have that because that's just the list, and it's just like an easily agreed, like there's no argument about the list is all. Okay. Right here, those are brigands. I'm basically gonna have to send someone there, unfortunately. 4 is a torch staff, I think. No, torch item. Never mind. 4 is the least important, but I still want to get it, and dudes will come this way. So I think we're going to do the same thing as we did before. Franz is basically going to solo dolo the left-hand part of the map. Ross and Loot will come this way, and Colm, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Unfortunately, Seth is the only dude who can take this place on the first turn, unaided. But Colm can come over this way and grab that, and then he can 2, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, he can basically be all up in the combat after the fact. These 4 should be able to handle these bandits, and then pushing over here. Basically, the goal is we're going to try and see if we can get rid of these dudes and recruit Joshua and get the fuck out of there without the angry death swordsman coming at us and fucking everything up again. Like he did on the last run. Okay, so you can reach all the way there. You can reach... So if I go there, I'm safe. Yeah, I can go as far as there, basically. Holding the Iron Lance. Cool. And then Colm is going to go down here. And I think we have Erica... 26 health, you have 4 defense. Erica with the Iron Sword will have 14. Not quite enough to kill, I don't think, with the Iron Sword. That'll be 5 instead of 8. 14, so effectively 15. Yeah, I'll do 22. But still, I will mostly be able to handle this dude. Unless, with the Steel Sword, she has 8 speed. This dude, nope. Con's too low. If I held the rapier, I would have been able to one-round him. but it's whatever. It is, in fact, whatever. Next. Here with the fire tome, and you wait right here. Sweet. Cool. Perfect. Hell yeah. And kill. Okay, and now Iron Axe, you miss. Yeah, if I'd held the rapier, I could have one-rounded him, and that would have felt so good. Instead, I was just not thinking straight. Cool. Okay. What are we looking at for combat stats here? You can deal 9. You're gonna kill. You can deal 6. The other dude can deal 6. Ugh. I don't. That's just a bit much. You got Iron Lance. You got an Iron Lance. 13 attack. 14 attack. 83. I could hand axe, guaranteed the kill, and then trade for an iron axe to prevent any issues. Yeah, that seems like the smart choice. Hand axe. A hatchet will guarantee the kill. I will use that to guarantee the kill. Cool. Now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, cool. So I'm actually going to go right here. Because the fighter will meet me where he is. Trade. Put the iron axe on top. Cool. Javelin. Right, because you don't have a 2-range weapon, you don't have a 2-range weapon, you don't have a 2-range weapon. Don't have a 2-range. Yeah, so the safe thing, this best honest option for me is if I go right here, I can basically force them to fight me on my terms. And if their attack stat is the same, I can safely attack, and then next turn, I can vulnerary without any issues. Yeah, even if he hits me and the other dude hits me, Franz cannot die this turn. She's gonna guaranteed get the kill. He's going to attack Ross. One of them is gonna attack Ross, which will allow Loot to kill, and then Ross and Erica. Like we've got a whole thing going. Erica, I can use the what's it called? The rapier to guarantee to kill if I need it, and use the forest for safety depending on how the enemies line up. That attack sucks, but it is what it is. Cool. Hell yeah! Is that the one who was already hurt, or is that the other one? I really hope that was the... Damn it! It would have been amazing if that was this one. Because then I could have had both of them taken out this turn. But it is what it is. Okay, what are you looking at in terms of damage you take back? Okay. Unfortunately, I do have to be smart. If I go the Iron Sword, I have almost no chance of being hit by him. No, I have to be smart. Get down on the steps, equip the Javelin, and Vulnerary. Okay, how do I manage the... How do I maximize my action economy here? Loot takes out this dude, right? No, she can't quite. Okay. Ross... 16. And she can attack him for 11, and he has 24. Okay, so he's... Okay, so Ross moves up, or rather, Erica moves over here, kills this bandit. Natasha steps up, heals. Actually, if he can't die here, he can't. I'll actually then want to fill in Natasha right here, because then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, she'll be able to move all the way to the forest next turn, which is actually where I would want her to be. There's a method to my madness here. I'm trying to get a bit... Trying to maximize here. Okay. Everybody being hurt is really annoying. She can do that to stop a kill. I can only heal one of them is the problem. Right, that's why I'm trying to make sure Natasha can be the one to pin him down. The problem is this archer. If it wasn't for this archer, I could, like, set loot in a way to where it's not an issue. I could basically clear out this soldier, do the whole thing. That archer changes the math a little bit. With them both being injured. Say a hatchet. She hits for 11. Just barely enough. I would need to hand axe. If I hand axe you, what's my rate? 66% chance. Not good enough. If I hatchet you, I can kill you. How much will I take from you, from these guys? Hold on. You'll take 5, and you've got 13 attack. You've got 7 defense. You'll take 6. Exactly enough. You son of a bitch. If they had one less point, or fucking Ross had one more point of defense. Because then I could safely set it up to not worry about it. Okay. I think Ross holds onto the hatchet and uses a vulnerary. I heal Erica, pop her here, have her kill the bandit. This is what turn? It's turn 3. When do the other reinforcements come? Turn 4. Yeah, fuck. We're gonna be in the same situation as last time if I don't find a way to push effectively. Okay. With a rapier. There, she's great. She can skip there. So upset at the speed amount. If he frickin'... Okay. I will, in fact... I just have to be smart. I'm gonna have her use fire. She's just gonna get some experience out of it. He doesn't have a javelin or anything, does he? No, cool. She's gonna go there and use a rapier, and use a vulnerary. Natasha. And kill him. Alright, no. He's gonna be able to hit anyone he wants. There's nothing I can do about that. He's going to... I can put her there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm gonna have to do some rescue drop mechanics if I want to be able to. Or she's here. Yeah, 1, 2. I don't know. It's a maybe. We'll see. Yeah, fuck it. Okay. Heal him. How much health do you have for? Okay. I am gonna Iron Axe because the goal is this way if he's attacked at all, it'll set him up best to be able to level up. Set him up best to be able to step in and do stuff. See, this is why I had to heal her. And now I just have to pray that neither that archer that the bandit that's there can't hit her, and that the archer can't kill her. As long as the bandit misses, she's fine. Yeah. As long as the archer can't kill her, she's also fine. That point of defense, now she dodged, but that point of defense was so clutch. I'm okay with her finally missing on strength, if that's what it means. you. Bitch made motherfucker. Cool. Come join in the fun. I think the smart play here is if I Iron Sword you, Natasha can roll over and heal you. This fighter will attack you, but whatever. Iron Sword you, let you get the kill. No, Natasha can't heal you. Because I need her to go, well, kind of. He has 6 defense. This dude has 6. Nope. Cannot safely do it. And I cannot rescue him either, can I? Oh, I can. Ross will then immediately be under attack. But, I mean, it's fine. One, two, three, four. Okay, cool. Okay, Ross comes here. It's an Iron Axe Wheeler, right? Yeah. Rescue. Okay. You're able to get the kill? Of course you're not. That would be way too easy. Oh, no. Okay, so, hold on. They have 17 attack. 17 attack, you have 7 speed, you have 7 speed, you have 8 speed, 17 attack, 18, okay, so she can take, so this is actually kind of worthwhile. So here's what we gotta do. Can you... What have you got for speed? Nope, okay. Do you kill with an iron sword? Just barely not. Here's how we're going to do this. She's gonna roll up. Iron sword. Check it out, right? I'm going to put Natasha in a very stupidly dangerous situation. It's gonna come here, fire, kill this archer. Cool. Both those fighters are gonna run up. One's gonna attack Erica, the other's gonna end up attacking Natasha. Because of the positioning, only one of them can attack Natasha, so they cannot kill her. That's going to be the key on this. Oh. Because of how he positioned. I figured he would attack Erica because the other one now cannot attack Natasha. Cool. So thanks to that, I can now safely burn this motherfucker. Okay, they don't pop until turn 6. So I can now safely burn this motherfucker. Tasha's gonna roll right there, which will pull him. And then, yeah, she's gonna go right here. Erica, you can visit there. The AI goes through the units in a set order and does not consider... No, I know. I just mentally, like... I was like, okay, this is what's gonna happen. And then just whenever it doesn't, it's like, oh, okay. Well, that actually kind of worked out for me, you know? Sweet. Colm gets the kill. Now, the other dude is going to attack Natasha. If she dodges, beautiful. It makes this so much easier. If she doesn't dodge, I still have a play. Can pack the rest of that up here in a minute. I'm not nearly as worried about the torch, by the way. Like, so he's gonna go after Tatcha. A dodge? That just made this so lovely. That made this so lovely and so easy. Cool. So they pop, but it's okay, because only one of them can even reach her from there. And so, but either way, because of how they can reach her, he can rescue, right? Yes. She can safely recruit Joshua. Sweet. Colm runs up. Rescues her. You're gonna get the fuck out of here. Okay. What's your... You'll probably die if I do that. Although you have a guaranteed hit, right? Level 8, though? You don't need it. What am I fucking doing? Okay. So Colm is probably going to get hit by this dude. That's okay, because he's damn near full. He won't die. She can take and drop, and we're good. And so now we just need to kill him in whatever the most efficient way possible is, which is realistically going to be loot shenaniganry. Just remember, rush into every fight and YOLO to victory. That is exactly how you succeed in Fire Emblem. I'm glad you have learned from my informative 3-part series. How to make a killing at business and die trying. Cool. I'm doing it this way to give Ross the kill and also to make it so he doesn't face a counterattack. Now, Erica is going to get attacked. Level up, level up, level up. Hell yeah, Ross. Ooh, res. I'm with it. Okay. In 2 turns, there'll be 2 more. So we still have to push forward if we want that torch. And I mean, I kind of do, because I do, in fact, this is going to blow people's minds. I do, in fact, enjoy free shit. So. But I can move you here, equipped with an iron lance, and have you vulnerary. And so Joshua is going to convoy his shit the moment it's safe. And otherwise, we've gotten through the hard parts, y'all. And we are going to... Oh! Angry Erica, what do I keep telling y'all? This bitch is mad about the last run and how it went, and she is taking it fucking personally. They made a game based on... Yeah, it's crazy. They made a game based on all those cool people from Smash Bros. It's weird. Okay, cool. You're level 7, 6, 4, 8, and 4. Can you die? Yes. So what we do is we have a Natasha. Actually, I want her further up. So Ross is going to Iron Axe this dude. Guaranteed kill. Hell yes. Okay. And then Natasha's going to go right here and heal Colm. As of right now, we have 2 people fighting for guiding rings, 2 people fighting for ocean seals, and then 1 Knight's Crest. We'll get another Knight's Crest Wanter in the next map. No Hero Crest Wanters yet. My fault. I should have, had I gone, you know, like, oh, Ross can become a warrior. I like Berserker Ross, and I just think he's better because that innate crit chance is just so handy. Like, flat. It's really, really useful. Okay, you'll get him down to 7, and then does she have a 100% chance to hit? No, but very close. Oh, but I want her on the other side. And oh, shit. See, this is why we healed. Thankfully, he's not able to be attacked from this area. I want her on the other side anyways in order to build support. Because if I can get their support going, that's some free power. Okay, you're going to supply, give the killing edge, and then you're out. You're done. You're no longer effectively a part of this map. I'm not going to heal them because that's free possible heals for Natasha. Now, I'm not going to boss abuse to level up Natasha or anything like that. Like, there's no need to go through that level of shenaniganry. But I think what I'll do is, like, I will make sure my team is topped off before going after the boss. That's the easiest, to me, fair way to do it. Okay, he's got 3 speed. He got 1 effective speed, actually. So she's gonna... You got 15 attack, and you got 14 attack. She's got 4 defense. If they both hit, she does. 23 dodge. Yeah, no, I can't chance that much. If I can put her here, put Ross here. Franz, cool. You're getting the fuck out of here. You're not invited anymore. You're not invited to the party. That's what I thought would happen. Hell yeah, she said fuck around 3. Hell yeah, loot. Okay. Speed, luck, res. She might end up needing that angelic robe I get, though. Because that's some dicey health. Okay, he can't reach there, so we can safely maneuver based on smartness. She can set up a kill. And Colm can get the kill. or something. I don't know. The dude has 27 HP. With the steel sword, she's got 14 attack. I'm 2 points shy of being able to do it without facing any sort of counter, so it's fine. I'll just have to face a counter. You? No, cool. Okay, so you can help get the dude pretty low. Set up an Erica kill pretty safely. Or we can do a heal. Hold on. From him. 14. So it'd be 9. So it's all 3 would need to hit for him to die. And I don't think that's... Oh no, it is just barely possible. I think I'm gonna have to use Ross to set up this. Or Ross just straight up gets the kill. No, because he's hurt, that's why. Fire. Cool. Let loot. Deal some damage. Can I kill with the hand axe? Not quite. Point shy. So hatchet it is to maximize accuracy. And then Erica steps in. And then Franz steps in. Or you've got 35 dodge, you got 33 dodge? 12 and 9, 13 and... Okay, so you have this slightly more dodge. Enough that it's like... The point being... Let's say this dude has 10 damage on her. Yes. If she had one more max health, this would be clean and impossible to die. But she doesn't. There is a real reality of death. Unless... Can he kill with the javelin? There's a decent chance. Okay, you know what? Fine. I'm going to do this. Javelin. Please? Hell yeah. Okay. This allows... I can actually have Erica step up and get the kill cleanly. And then Colm can run up to block the path if I so choose. I don't even need to, actually, now that I think about it. Jesus, more strength. Yeah, I don't really need to. He can't move, so he's got 7 defense. He's not got 20 attack, so he's not doing anything. He's down to 8 effective speed, which doesn't matter. So yeah, no, I don't need. I can save Colm's health for Natasha healing. Sweet. Sweet, sweet, sweet. Okay, who do I want to get? 4, 5. Wait, well, what does he look like against Homeboy here? 9. Okay, so he's... I'll have him get his level via Homeboy. I'll let Loot get the kill if she can. No, she can't quite. At least not safe. Oh, but Colm just barely also doesn't, so cool. Same idea as before. We heal. Colm can attack. Dodge, please. Oh, fuck. Which means I now have to probably rescue him out of there. For safety. Right? He's got 12 attack. He's got... Oh no, he'll survive no matter what. But he's got 10 defense. Alright, cool. I'll definitely want to be smart and go get another fire tome for loot. So yeah, I can let him pull the dude. It's not gonna matter. And then just let whoever do cleanup. Ow. Colm, really with the miss? Now you're slacking. $11. I'm trying to see if there's any way I can just shy of the kill so Colm can finish him off, but nope. Javelin, maybe? Nope. If I go for the kill, I go for the kill with someone else. If loot's involved. An Iron Sword, you can actually set him up for Colm to get the kill, which I think would probably be smart, because Colm's not going to do a damn thing to the Armor Knight over there. So here's what we do. Do that. I'm going to heal Colm again real quick. And then the plan is, what I'm going to allow myself to do is... basic... Are you shitting me, Colm? I have to allow Natasha to get attacked now. Hold the Iron Lance. Rescue. Cool. Take. Drop. Cool. Alright, Colm, we will fucking take 2 on this shit. Anyways, as I was saying, the plan is I'm going to heal. Colm's gonna get the kill, and then I will grab the torch that's up there, and then I will allow myself to heal everyone up to max based on their current state. And then we go attack the boss. And I won't, just sit there and let the boss waste weapon uses while I heal or anything like that. We're gonna do this part. That is as much as I will allow myself. So you got to put away the dragon shield. You got the secret book. Probably should already go to. On it, actually, there's gonna be competition for it. Ross is doing fine this run in that regard. What does Natasha have supports with? Josh Renault, Cormac, Seth. Oh, Natasha has one with Franz. Sweet. I didn't know that. I can't remember. I don't think she can become... I think Bishop is functionally male only, because I think you can only have it for Arthur and Mulder. It's not that it's male only in the sense that, like, you know, it's... Yeah, a refusal. It's that literally just because of how the class promotion was. I think Natasha can only become... I don't know. I don't remember. I'll have to double check the promotion options. Let me check real quick. Alright. She's a cleric, right? Oh, she can become a bishop. Okay, so I have to decide between Bishop and Valkyrie. Valkyrie will give movement, and especially if she's got a Franz support, that will be useful. But Bishop gives Slayer, and man, it's hard to say no to Slayer. I'm gonna heal everyone up, and then once I engage in combat, I'm allowed to, like, heal one instance of someone getting hurt while I try to one-round this dude. Which is gonna happen, to be clear. So I think what we do is I lead off with loot, hitting them once. She'll deal 10, she'll deal 20. And then Ross goes in with the Iron Axe. And he'll do... Okay. Barring awful luck. Loot attacks and then Ross kills. And I am gonna hope, believe it or not, that Loot takes that counter back. Fuck. Okay. I was hoping for the free healing, essentially, or for the one more heal, essentially, but it is what it is. Okay. Hello, booger. What's up? What's up? Okay, bring him over here. Saw something weird on his neck?
Yeah, it's like kind of dug into his skin.
Where?
I forgot.
Underside, topside?
Just feel around until you feel a bump.
I'm saying I'm not feeling one.
Let me see.
You feel around, see if you can find it.
Right here.
Right where? On the right-hand side?
Where my finger is.
Oh.
If you pull the fur back, you can see something.
This right here?
Yeah. I wanted to know if that was fine, because it's kind of like dug into his skin.
Stop cut, I suppose. I wonder if that's it. I don't think it's a tick or anything.
So he's fine?
Yeah. Yeah, but I'm taking him to the vet this week anyways. I'll have the vet take a look. Okay, love you. Thank you for telling me. Okay. And, yeah, I mean, Russ doesn't really need a skill book. He's doing pretty okay. Or a secret book, whatever. Cool. The guiding ring. Shit, I didn't mean to do that. I'll have to remember that after 5x. Okay. Going straight into 5x. All right. So, we're using Ephraim because I'm allowed to use the Lords. 1 is Ford, 2 is Kyle. Survey says... Bing, 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 bing. Kyle! Okay, I'm good with that. I like Kyle. Ford was fine. I like Kyle, though, because Kyle has more of a building towards, like, he's more consistent. And also, more importantly, Kyle also has the advantage of more defense. Like, he's got 9 defense off rip. Can you double one of them? Because he has 10 con, right? Yeah, so he gets way down to 4 with the steel lance. Do we have an iron lance by any chance between us? A javelin will actually, I think, allow him to double both of them. And get the kill without worry. Yeah. Ford, you hand over javelin. And he can give the steel sword because he didn't get way bound by it at all. And give him the vulnerary, and you hold on to that extra shit and go right here. Orson, you're gonna give him all your stuff. Ford is allowed to hold my extra items on this one map. Is what it boils down to. If I have him spotted up here with the Regan Life, that Armor Knight will come up and will not be a threat. Because you'll have 13 attack, you've got 14 attack, you've got 12 attack. 12, 13, and 14, no one change. So, minus 7 will be 5, 6, and 7. He's fine. And nobody's doubling him. In fact, he will double if attacked. If I move here, Javelin will kill both. I'm gonna use the Steel Lance if he does get the kill, cool. If he doesn't get the kill, cool. I will have him attack this dude. The reason why is because I have a sneaking suspicion these guys are gonna try and rush to attack Ephraim. And if I hit the one and damage him just a bit and that's it, I think they'll all... Okay, no. I thought they were gonna both try and go after Ephraim, and it was gonna be like, okay. And then Ephraim was gonna end up getting 4 kills, just all by himself, and I'm trying to keep things at least somewhat in the realm of close right now. I believe that Armor Knight can move from his post. If not, then it is what it is. Nope. I was fucking wrong. Are you a Javelineer? No? Then dope. Then guess what you're doing. See, this is why the being a super defensive dude helps. Also, Kyle's level 5 and Ephraim's level 4, but it's whatever. I'll let him get the kill with Regan Life. I'm gonna have him use the Steel Lance as much as possible, but the point is, I know I have limited healing access in this map. So the more I can one-round dudes, the better. Another reason I'm glad for Kyle. Even an extra 1 point of defense across multiple hits really adds up to where I may be able to avoid using elixirs in this map. Speaking of, gonna trade him that and then wait. Orson's just gonna be over here in the corner. Let him come up. Oh, go to hell! Okay, that's annoying. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Got D swords, C swords. 1, 2, 3, 4. You got the door key, right? Yes. Easily gets the kill. Forward over here. Actually, if I park forward right here. Okay, so the actual goal here. And you come right here. And this is how I ensure that Kyle is the one who's taking the hits where possible. Cool. So the goal here is if the mercenary decides to attack Ephraim, it's fine. This is actually kind of optimal. Let Kyle take the first hit, soften him up, and now Kyle can kill the fighter, and then Ephraim can easily swap to there and nail that mercenary with the steel lance, and Kyle can kill the the fighter. Are you kidding me? That's really how we're starting shit out? Is that the price to pay for angry Erica? Is shitty Ephraim? Thankfully, Ephraim has solid enough bases that you really don't have to worry about him. Getting a point of speed on Kyle is really nice. It's a bad level up in general, but Kyle getting speed is nice because as soon as he hits the point where he's reliably doubling, he's good. He's like Sane in Blazing Blade. All you have to do is give that man enough speed to double and he's fine. Trade him the door key. And you, holding the steel sword still, open the door. And you wait, and you let them come to you. Whew! Kyle is putting the fucking moves on him, let me tell you. Kill with the steel sword. Sweet. Let Ephraim get the kill on this one. God, I love that animation. I would love to see a 3D remake of Sacred Stones, let me tell you. I'm not saying it's the best option for it. I'm just saying I would love to see it. Chest. You get an elixir. And you open this chest. And you got a kill lance. Sweet. Now, there's one more chest key, right? No, you've got an elixir I can get. And then... I thought there was one more chest key. Or is it just a dude with an elixir? Just a dude with an elixir. Okay. There's one more elixir to get. Okay. Damn. Can't quite position myself where I want here. Okay. Trade you the spare steel lance and the spare vulnerary. And then you're gonna trade Kyle whatever you can. That makes sense. Basically, I'm trying to limit Ford's inventory as much as possible. Give him the iron sword. I'll let, no, he can keep the killer axe, actually, the killer lance, actually, because, not having Regan life means that's his one shot at really, like, doing a cool kill shot in a unique way. What are you holding? Iron sword? So I will steel sword you. Get a level up. And then you can vulnerary next turn, but Ephraim's gonna pull up here. Solid. Strength and defense, solid. Nothing to write home about, nothing bad about it. Okay, Orson, you're now officially hanging out. Suppose I could hand him the javelin and let him pull this dude from distance. Javelin, he would have speed 7. He's gonna have speed 5. Okay. Yeah, I'll give him the javelin. Keep Ford nearby. Cool. Ow. Can he reach all around it? Sweet. Okay, steel lance. Get the kill. And then Kyle's gonna go right next to him, also holding the steel lance. Ford's just kind of nearby. Cool. Listen, I've soloed this level with just Ephraim before. It is super doable. Solid. Solid level. gonna depants this motherfucker. Because he's 6, he's level 7, yeah. Okay, both of them can vulnerary up next turn. I'm trying to make sure they've taken at least 10 damage before I use any vulneraries. Flip the Regan Life. Wait. You've got a 2-use vulnerary. Here's what I'm actually going to do. I'm going to have you use a use of vulnerary. And then you wait right there, and then I'm going to have you trade. And you're going to use that 1 use of vulnerary. Sweet. Cool. Dope. The one shot with Regan Life is really nice. If I need more iron in my diet, what foods do you recommend? Red meat. Reasonably speaking. You're gonna want some red meat. You're also gonna want to avoid chewing ice. Okay, so Kyle's gonna go right here. Evan's gonna go right there. So you're gonna go right there, holding the steel lamps. And you're gonna go right there, also holding a steel lance. And you're just gonna go right there. What does chewing ice say? It's just a lot, you can, a lot of, too much hydration can lower your balance of iron. It wouldn't be the worst thing in the world, but... Okay, getting a point of speed is nice. Okay. Seven speed and 7 speed. He's not yet going to use vulnerary, but what I will do is I'll have him using the vulnerary. I'm going to have them stay next to each other. Those two are going to run up. I'm going to have to move forward far enough. Do you ever cook with cast iron pans? Sure. The issue with cast iron isn't cooking, it's making sure they're prepped beforehand, properly seasoned. 1, 2, 3, okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I put them there. Can't be attacked, right? Perfect. So now, since he's healed, I want Ephraim right there to pull the shaman. without Kyle being able to be attacked, and Kyle right there. Let's pull those two. Cool. Mom seasoned mine with olive oil. Ooh, very nice. Okay, bam. And with that, boom! And Kyle gets to level 8. Fucking solid. Doesn't do well in high heat. Yeah, it's gonna make you definitely focus in on your cooking, but. Okay, if Ephraim gets the kill, cool. If not, I can use a different weapon. Perfect. Sweet. Ephraim goes there. This vulnerary. Kyle trades with him and uses that last use of vulnerary. And Ford's gonna run up to hand them other stuff. He'll only have one item left. Basically, he can hand over everything except the silver sword fairly easily. Oh, fuck yeah. I will take it. Anytime I get lucky like that, I'm gonna take it. We take those. We're planning to attend any upcoming new release stuff at your local store. I will likely be attending for The Hobbit and for Reality Fracture before the end of the year, assuming I can both A, find the time, and B, make it work. But that's about it. I'm certainly not doing Star Trek. It's not even it's slop cards. I'm not getting into all that. It has nothing to do with that. It's literally quite simply, I just don't have interest in the Star Trek cards. I'm just complete. It is not. That's not my ministry, dog. You know. For anyone who's happy about them, dope. Happy for you that you're happy about them. But that is not my ministry. Give you both. No. Give you an elixir and the vulnerary. You only have the one spot. Never mind, I was miscounted on spots. The advantage of doing this map this way is if you do it smart, you're going to get tons of experience on the 2 characters from this map. They'll instantly be caught up with the others and everything. But also, B, that you can easily get Ephraim a C support with either of the Cavaliers from this map, which is a good support to have. Slop cards in AI or just slop isn't poor? Isn't poor. There's no reason to believe that they used AI on any of the Star Trek stuff. It's not even poor as in bad. It's poor as in I'm uninterested. Like, I feel like they really went lowest common denominator with some of this shit. It's like, you know, some of it was fine, but like with Captain Janeway, what does she do? She explores. She's a captain. She explores. Of course she explores. It feels a bit pedantic. Nice! Okay, there he is. Boy was hiding for a minute, but he's back now. Been gone, but I'm back again. Now, the assimilated mechanic for the Borg is, to me, cool. That is the kind of cool design space shit I like to see. That's where I'm like, okay, I think that was made with some level of, like, really cool forethought. But the moment I saw, like, Captain Janeway, when Elaine comes in, she explores, I'm just like, guys, that is the most low-hanging fruit to me. And it doesn't help that I have no care, connection, or fondness for Star Trek. I was never a Trekkie. Like, I'll tell you right now, just because I've seen some things from him and because I love Jonathan Frakes, if the one card I may be like, ooh, I'd like to get my hands on one, is if they make I'm sure they will, is a Riker card. I'm sure I'm gonna want a Riker card. Because Riker fucks. And I mean that in every sense of the term. To be clear. Canonically. Oh my god. Kyle is on one, and with a... That's some good shit right there. He may need the secret book, though. But that's fine. Like, I'm not exactly worried about a secret book situation. I think the smart play is move him forward, hand over the javelin, let him take out that mage. Since I don't really have an alternative play this turn. Okay, and then I can start doing some math. Using 3 shots of regular life might be a waste, but I don't frankly give a damn. I'm actually not going to have him heal just yet, like, do the vulnerability pass over heal thing just yet, because we may not, like, I'm not sure how much I'm going to need it on Kyle. We're gonna see how we can distribute this experience to end off the map, but I may be able to be fine. Okay. 927, 882. Okay, there's 5 regular enemies and then the boss. Boss will give a chunk. I think what makes sense is we let Kyle handle these guys. What's their speed at? 2. Okay, cool. So we'll let Ephraim handle 14 attack and 13 attack, 6 and 5. Okay, so he can't die from them, which is the important thing. Okay, let him take them on, and then he's probably also going to take on the shaman. Maybe, actually, I don't know. I may have Kyle do some Harrier tactics. Sweet. The boss is going to give a chunk of experience. Okay, sweet. Ice and fire. I'm not sure what they each give. But... Here's how I'll be able to tell. Ephraim go there. Kyle. Support. Ephraim. Oh, shit. No, I didn't read this one yet because I didn't have it before, so... Firstly, no, that's the point. I want the steel lance equipped. And now... Well, actually... Can I trade and support in the same turn? Yeah, I want him to... That's why. Cool. And support. Prince Ephraim. Kyle, what's the matter? Prince Ephraim. You charged at the enemy line after you were injured, didn't you? Oh, that? That was nothing. Don't worry about it. It's not the injury I'm worried about. You're not supposed to do things like that. If I retreat at the first scratch, command will fall apart. My lord, you are the future of Renee, the commander of this army. If something were to happen to you, morale would be shattered. We would lose this war. All because of your misplaced pride. Fine, Kyle. I'll hang back and let you knights lead the charge. But I don't have time to talk about this now. I'm leaving. He says he's going to stop being so reckless, but I know better. I have to stop him before he gets himself killed. Okay. Kyle has 11 defense. And this dude has 14 attack. So, and I'm doing that because I want to see... Does he go down to 2? Nope. So, I was trying to see if ice gives... I couldn't remember if ice gives defense or not. But... That's fine. Doesn't matter. Can you double attack the archer? 7 speed. What's the archer at? 5 speed. Nope. Under no circumstances. 9 defense, but it's only got 13 attacks. So. Okay, if I go right here. Okay, hold on, so I can check. 17, 73, and 1. And then with Ephraim here... Actually... Let me trade him the Javelin. And there's a reason... And then I'll wait till next turn to do it. This'll basically most likely force the Archer to attack Kyle, which is what I'd rather have happen. Okay. So 17, 73, and 1. And then when I bring him up, with the C support, it now goes to 17, 78, and 3. So he gets full hit, half crit. I believe he'll also get Avoid and Critical Avoid. Which is not great. I think he gets half attack also, so at a B rank, he'll, You son of a bitch! You're gonna waste the elixirs if I don't kill you. What sort of fucking bullshit? Bang. Okay. Let Kyle get the kill. Cool. And now Kyle's gonna kill the shaman, and then Ephraim's gonna kill the boss. You son of a bitch. I forgot to account for that. Honestly, it's probably smarter to get rid of the 16-use Steel Lance than it is to get rid of a $3,000 elixir. So I'm going to do exactly that. I'm going to B-rank spears very soon, so I'll actually use the steel sword again. Because I would like to get him to C-rank swords. Okay, cool. Alright, so the plan is go just outside the same thing. Go just outside the mage's attack range. What do you... $988, $945, cool. Cool, and now next turn, kill the mage, and then Ephraim can kill the boss. Well, actually, Dragon Life, he just barely misses the one round to where I have to heal, and then go for it, you bastard. It's fine. Can you reliably get the... Yes. Most likely. In fact, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna have you... Actually, I will have Ephraim run up first. And Vol... Holding the Regan Life. Use a Vulnerary, so he's safe. That'll give just a bit extra hit to Kyle. Sweet! Oh! I didn't realize it was a one hit. Okay, cool. Fine. Come on, come on, come on. Nice! Yo, Kyle's doing phenomenal. Solid ass stats. Alright, cool. And now Ephraim gets a little bit extra dodge out of this. And defense. Wait, he gets full defense. Sweet. And so now I can go with the Steel Lance. Or if I'm worried, which I kind of am, 73 is just a little bit shakier than I'd like, and my luck has not exactly been phenomenal this run. I can item, Vulnerary, he can sit there and wait with the Steel Lance, because I would have to wait till next turn. Anyways, and Kyle's just going to wait here. If I miss... Nope. Cool. Alright. Alright, the two of them are basically even, in terms of experience. Good shit. Good defensive level up. $10.36, 10.12. Yeah, cool. And then, as for their inventories real quick, you're fine, you're fine. Yeah. You're just holding things so that you can put them into the convoy. So, give you the Iron Sword, because might as well. You got... I would like to get you to B-rank lances in the next map, same for you. Cool. Dope. Cool. Alright, and shop. Wait, first, let's manage items. Supply, give the guiding ring. Cool. Franz, give that secret book. Honestly, I think Kyle's gonna end up being the recipient at this rate. You give the dragon shield. Because, like, of these guys up here... Maybe Colm or Natasha? But Kyle is a combat unit through and through. Okay, supply. Take the Iron Sword. He's fine. You're fine there. How's the run going? Going good so far. I honestly definitely feel better about this run so far than the last. I will say that. Like, a lot of... So, it's having Natasha not die really, really, really matters. Really, really matters. Picking up a steel sword for him might be wise. It would lower him to 9 speed, but give him a little extra strength. Loot. Trade with Natasha for the other one-use vulnerary. You're gonna buy a fire tome for sure. You're going to give the 3-use vulnerary. also going to give the lockpick because you're literally impossible to need it in the next map. So as a result, I guess what I'll actually do is trade. Boom. And then you can supply and take the 3-use vulnerary. Okay, I'm going to need to get you a steel sword, get you a steel sword, get you a fire tome. And that should be good. I can have him hold on to a spare hand axe since he's burning through them so fast. Since his skill is at least decent enough. Okay, so 2 steel swords and a fire tome. So I can have Colm buy both steel swords. And then just trade one. No, I don't. Shop. No! Freaking. You grab the fire tome. Cool. Manage items. Calm. Trade Thrones. Cool. Dope. We can trade with loot. I just like to have the items down here. Sweet. Alright, we're doing fine now. Yeah. Having Natasha going into the next map helps immensely. There is not necessarily a point in rushing the map, because I'm not using Nami, so I can't get the Orion's Bolt. But it is $5 grand when I sell it, and I did fine last time, so we can certainly try again. Having a healer may well help with that process. Especially because Erica is so much stronger and more able to help going upwards. And then knowing I have Kyle coming with like 12 defense or whatever the fuck he had feels really handy. Alright, I am going to cut off here, and that's because, remember, I'm going to be back tomorrow. So, I'm going to cut off here. Tomorrow, I'm going to be live in just under 12 hours. I'm going to go live at around 9:50, like 10... actually, I'll go live at like 9:45, about 15 minutes before the Nintendo Direct starts. We're going to watch the Nintendo Direct together, okay? And, like, commiserate and enjoy and all that good stuff. And then... afterwards, I'm gonna hop back into the Nuzlocke for a little while, and we can go from there. Looking at it, I've dropped 118 frames this entire just about 3 hours, so it looks like the fixes have worked, so I think we're good, which makes me really happy. Thank you all so much for hanging out with me. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. I thank y'all. Till next time. I'll catch you later, fam. All right.